What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush HD and welcome to a brand new episode of my FIFA 13 Team of the Week prediction series. And this is going to be my predictions for Team of the Week number 40. And by this stage guys, it is getting hard to choose players. I'm basically just seeing if a guy's had a fairly decent performance, just put him in the team because it is just impossible. Thank God, most of the leagues, there's like three or two leagues I can choose from for players. And also the fact there's quite a few international games this week, meaning the amount of games played in those leagues were reduced. But thank God for the African World Cup qualifiers and stuff like that. I can actually get quite a decent amount of players for a team out. So let's get straight into the substitutes. And the first player we're going to have a player here is called Ricketts. He is the Jamaican goalkeeper. Plays in the MLS for Portland Timbers, and he got a clean sheet and man of the match in their 1-0 win, and he had a very, very good performance. And yeah, I think he would be a very, very good keeper. At the moment, he's got some fairly decent stats and worked quite well in those Jamaican teams as well, because Jamaica got some fairly decent players. Moving on to the next substitute, this player here, we have a player called Lorit, or he's Juanum Hens, I think it is. He got 2 goals in Garoa's 3-1 win, and I think it was the semi-final to make them go on to the final to play Almeria. I'm not too sure on that, but yeah, 2 goals as a right mid is fairly decent. Moving on to the next player, we've got a player called Dean Kelly. He plays in the Irish League, and I think it's this one up here, the one who plays for St. Patrick's Athletic. I may have got that wrong. It may have been the other one here. No, it's this one actually, Shelbourne, sorry. He got 2 goals. He got a brace in their 3-0 win. Moving on to the next substitute, we've got another player from the Irish League. He's called Rory Patterson. And he's already got an inform card, so he'll probably go up to a silver. But again, not too much to look forward to. He got 2 goals again, a brace. I think he came, he got the 2 winning goals. I think it was 3-2 for Derry City. I'm not too sure on that. Moving on to the final 2 substitutes. The first player we have is Kenny Miller, the Scottish legend. He plays in the MLS for Vancouver Whitecaps, and he got 2 goals and man of the match in their 3-2 win, I do believe. I'm not too sure on that one. Was it? No, it may have been 2-1. I'm not too sure on that win actually. Moving on to the final substitute, we have Odulo. He again plays in the MLS. He plays for Columbus Crew, sorry. My bad. And he got, a goal, an assist, and man of the match in their 2-0 win. So very, very good performance by him. And an absolute pace demon. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he is like. But let's move on to the starting 11. Oh my god, I always make that mistake. Call it. Oh my god, sorry about this, guys. Team of the week number 40. And the formation is going to be the standard. And in goal, we got another MLS player. Like I said, it's just the MLS, the Irish League, and the Brazilian League are in activity in a sense. And the goalkeeper we're going to have play is Bush, I think it is. Not too sure how you pronounce that, but he plays for I can't think of the team, but something Earthquakes. And he had some very, very good saves. I think it was like 7 in total. I'm not too sure on that. And got in the men of the match, which I think is like, it's not man of the match, but it's like the top 3 players of the game put into that. So he'd be a fairly interesting keeper. Moving on to the defense, this was really, really tricky, but the first player we're going to have here is a player called Bruno Escavale, I think it is. Esculi. My bad, got that completely balled up. But he plays in the French league, and he actually played for Gabon, the same team as a Bamiak nationality team, should I say. And he got 1 goal, and this is where I'm saying he played a fairly decent game, but this is where I'm saying it's actually hard to find players now. I was struggling for defence, so I kind of just threw him in. He got a goal as a centre-back, so fair play to him. Moving on to the second centre-back, we got a player called Boy. He plays for Ghana. They played a national game as well. He got a goal and a clean sheet in their 2-0 win. So I think he could get an inform card, and that looks a very, very nice inform card too. And moving on to the final defender, thank God, we have a player called Jordan Harvey. Plays for the same team, I think it's Vancouver Whitecaps, not too sure on that. But he got 1 goal and had a very decent game. I think he may have got into the men of the match, sorry. I'm not too sure on that one. I couldn't really find any sources about that, but he had a fairly high rating compared to the other players. So he had a fairly decent game. Moving on to the midfield. The midfield, playing these African World Cup qualifiers, it's hard to find where players actually played. So there's different rumours, different positions on different sources and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to find where players have played. So I've just kind of spreaded them out a bit. But the right mid/midfielder, we're going to just call him midfielders. We have a player called Barada. He's a Moroccan midfielder. He plays, I believe, in the Liga BVA. I'm not too sure on that. But he got a goal and an assist in Morocco's 2-0 win over Gambia, and well, we could call it an assist. He got a goal, but he got the ball, passed it to Belhanda, I think it was, and Belhanda scored a lovely finesse shot out the side of the box. So it could be called as an assist, it could not be. Moving on to the centre mids. The best player of this team of the week, we have Yaya Toure, the Manchester City Giant. And again, I'm not too sure where he played, but Ivory Coast played Tanzania and won 4-2, and this big boy got 2 goals and an assist. So he could definitely get an inform card, and he'll probably be the most expensive player in this squad. Moving on to the next centre mid, we've got Rafael Sorbis, and he plays for Fluminense. And again, I'm not too sure on where he actually played. Fluminense actually lost 2-1, but he scored a fairly decent goal and got man of the match. And he played more as a centre mid role, I believe, like centre attacking mid. He didn't actually play as a striker or that, but this is just from the source I got him from. That's why I've put him there. And moving on to the final player of the midfield, we got a player called Eviti. He plays for Boca Juniors in, I'm not too sure of what the league is actually called. I think it's just the Argentina league. But he got, I think they won 1-0 against Arsenal S, I think it was. But he got 1 goal and, yeah, 1 goal. This is, again, 1 goal won the game. So, basically, he had a fairly decent performance, I think, throughout the game as well. And moving on to the attack force, we got another player. I'm not too sure where he actually played. There's rumours of different places. We have Aubameyang again. This guy's had a fantastic season, both for club and nationality. As you can see, he's got his team of the season card. But I'm just going to place him... I don't know where he actually played. I think he played in the attacking role. He either played as a winger or a striker. I'm not too sure on that. But he got a hat-trick. And, yeah, hat-trick, I think, in Gambia's 4-1 win over... I can get the team here. I'm not quite sure. Gambon. He played for Gambon. And they won 4-1 over a team called Niger. And yeah, so I think he got a hat-trick. I'm not too sure on that. Again, the sources are quite hard because obviously there's not a lot of coverage on these games. And moving on to the 2 final players, the strikers. The first player we have is a player called Charles or Charlie. Charles, I'm not too sure on that, but he's already got an inform card, so he'll probably go into a gold. He plays for Almeria in the Liga Adelante, who he got 2 goals in their final. He also missed a penalty, so he could have got 3. Unfortunately, he missed a penalty, but he got 2 goals in their 2-0 one to take them to the final. And moving on to the final player of the starting 11, we have Papa Demba Cisse, the Newcastle striker, plays for Senegal, I believe. Not too sure on that one. I may have balls it up completely. But I think Senegal beat... Let me check the team. Senegal beat Liberia. Yep, I am right with the team. Nationality. Beat Liberia. And he scored 2 goals in their 2-0 win. So, again, very, very vital role for him. And got them the win. So, guys, that is the... starting 11. Let me quickly swap slides to this one. As you can see here, oh mate, I should have full screen that. There you go. You can see here, just making it look a bit more fancy. You can see the team. These are just ratings I'm predicting. They haven't like changed their in-game stats. So I'm going to show you the subspence. Before I do that, ignore the in-game stats on the cards. We have Ricketts, Kelly, Juano Hens, Patterson, Kenny Miller, and Odulo. And then the starting 11, we have Bush in goal, a player called Bruno Escule, I think it is, Boy, Jordan Harvey, left mid, we have a player called Eviti, Rafael Sorbis, Then Yaya Toure, Balada as the midfielders. We got Aubameyang, Papadem Cisse, and a player called Charles or Charles. I'm not totally sure how you pronounce that. But guys, this is the end of the episode, and this is the end of my predictions. If you got any players I may have missed, please put that in the comments. Also say if you don't agree with anyone, put why, and if you do suggest a player, put why he should be in there as well. I definitely enjoy reading the comments. I also should be having a Team of the Season prediction series episode coming out, about the Team of the Season rest of the world, which I think will be coming out at the same time as this on the 19th of June. So make sure you stay tuned to my channel for that. But guys, this is the end of the episode. Remember to click that like button and subscribe to stay tuned to any of the upcoming Team of the Season / Team of the Week news and predictions. This has been Crotchy. Till next time, adios!